Here's Irving. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a three-point play chance here. That's good from Lowry on the assist from Valanciunas. Lowry's got his first points of the night. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now Valanciunas, and that is good.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing. It's a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball. You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play. And DeMar DeRozan, a star for this Toronto Raptors team, he said he wants to bring them.
A lot of people never really.
Let's face it, it's never easy for Toronto to get the attention that Clark, the U.S. teams get. That's just a fact of life that even Vince Carter at his best couldn't change.
And, you know, I don't even know if winning the championship would change that. Quite honestly, even if DeMar won the MVP. Just saying.
And off we go at post-game, now starting the second quarter. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
You know what? They're dominating on the backboards. They have controlled the paint thus far.
Flexing their muscles down low, and they've limited second chances, too, guys.
Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Jefferson out there with Channing Frye. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
And really a fantastic season for Sellinger last year. Really made some leaps forward, but missed a lot of time still due to injury.
Raptors leading by 4. Three-pointer, Lowry. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Irving drives in. Comes up empty down low.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount. Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
Jefferson, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint. And
I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay. You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Irving. Pulls up. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. If we're talking about Coach Dwayne Casey, he's found his place in Toronto. Took them, Greg, to back-to-back postseason appearances.
And, you know, it's good to see him finally establishing himself as a head coach. Really known as a defensive specialist, but once he gets in charge of a team, he'll have them focused on defense and really stresses that in every practice.
34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Toronto. They're on a 15-4 run right now. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. The Cavaliers trail by 14. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And it's good from the elbow. Lowry's got 16.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Raptors as they end the second quarter with an energy burn.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking. Kyle Lowry has been the story in this one. He had 16 points, 4 assists. That does it for halftime as the game is just about set to
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
Yeah, you just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
So for Toronto right now, Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Jared Sullinger is out there with DeMar Carroll. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. Well, I'm sure you guys have heard this, that the nickname that has been given to DeMar Carroll, the Junkyard Dog, I think it's apropos. Kid drafted out of Missouri back in the 2009 draft.
Yeah, and he actually had to show perseverance to hang around as he bounced around a bit. But I think he's found a home now.
Love wide open. He fires. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 6 assists in the game. Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. There's the triple. They get it back. Sullinger with the bucket. Sullinger's got 5.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Greg, you've often heard it said that sometimes it boils down to who wants it, but who wants it is also tied to putting yourself in position to go get it. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Lowry can't get that one to fall. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they're bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out.
Cavaliers
timeout called, Cleveland.
And those mid-season trades.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds.
That 2 spot gave his team an incredible edge defensively.
Good shot.
Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith.
Let the game come to you. You're forcing the issue too much.
55 seconds left in the third. Irving against Lowry. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Yeah, and you know, they built the roster to how they played best mid-season. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play.
And he gets it to go. That's now 8 points now for Valanciunas.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Thompson, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
James against Carroll. Over to the wing. Back to LeBron. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. The shot by Sullinger, wide open. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we... Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron James is out there with Channing Frye. And it's Anderson in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Here's Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And 12 points now for Valanciunas. Cavaliers shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. It's stolen by DeRozan. The shot. The shot by Lowry, no good. And the Cavaliers with possession, trailing by 19. And that one's good. Frye's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And Lowry gets it to go.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Down low, here's Anderson. Powered down with both hands.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stop.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And that's 11 points for Jared Sullinger. Irving double team. Here's Frye, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Lowry passes to Sullinger. The shot is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Raptors.
Mark, looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Lowry. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
A different look now for Cleveland. Jefferson's checked in for LeBron. Iman Shumpert has come in for Smith, and it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. And Shumpert kicks to Williams. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
I'll tell you what, they've hit the boards hard in this one. It's led to an abundance of second-chance points. I mean, they've gotten a lot of second-chance points.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for you.
Good! And the Raptors lead by 18.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
The 10-footer. Laying soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for him.
DeRozan. No luck. Shumpert with some nice deep. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jefferson has a wide open look, and Jared Sullinger pulls it down. Well, for the Raptors, they can just run out the clock. Outside DeRozan. Back to Lowry. From deep three-point range, and that one drops.